But
I was going to say something that was probably, like, really bad advice, but yeah.
I feel like during the day, I'm not doing as much as I used to do. I used to, like, record videos and do stuff, and I'm not doing that anymore, so I definitely want to jump back into that.
Yeah.
But it's a process of waking the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing. And I was talking about it with my dad, too, because we were like, my dad was like, I know it's hard, Mija, but, like, he's like, you just got to start adjusting to a schedule to where you wake up semi-early, not too early, you're still getting your 8 hours of sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just take a nap before work, and then that should be, like, a normal schedule for you. But I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's I didn't realize that it was going to be so not energy draining, because I don't want to say draining, because I enjoy doing it very much.
No, but
it's tiring.
But like,
and it's an adjustment.
It's almost like, okay, so like I would say that it is, while it fills my cup, it also is completely energy draining, because although you are being fed, like, although, like, I love being on stage.
Yeah.
And I have such a good time, and I feed off of the audience's interaction with us. I still go home and you're exhausted, because it's almost like living on adrenaline.
I honestly, I was going to say, and it's hard to just flip that off once you do get home.
And that's not a thing. It takes like 2 to 3 hours to decompress after a show.
Yeah.
And I'm not even... It's the decompression factor, and it's also like the ringing in your ears, where you're just like, just the tinnitus.
I actually don't have that yet.
Oh, good. Oh,
so
that's so good. Okay.
I'm grateful that I don't have that yet.
In Jesus' name, you will never have it. In Jesus' name, heal my little ears. No tinnitus, okay?
Amen.
Don't mess up this
I know, I was like, I messed up this move. Sorry, my bad.
I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part for me, and I always... People laugh because I call it my post-show zoomies.
Yes.
It's very much a thing, like my post-show, like post-gig zoomies. Like, I feel like I have to go do something after my gig, because I'm like, all right, where are we going? Like, what are we doing? What's the vibes? Like, where's the after? Fuck.
Exactly.
And I just,
and then when you do get home, and you're ready to crash.
And your body,
and then you're out for like 12 to 14 hours.
That too.
Or like once you go to sleep, and then like... and our gigs run anywhere from like 11 to like 1:30 in the morning. And so it is hard to, go home, decompress after all of that. But it's living, it's like you're running on adrenaline for this performance. And even sometimes when you aren't in it, like when you're tired, there have been gigs where I'm like tired because I've been hungover the entire day. That's terrible. That's why I'm putting a pause on my drinking. I'm like,
I'm proud of you.
No, child, that's no good.
Cheers to your grape juice.
Cheers to my grape juice.
Yeah. To your sparkling grape juice.
It's very yummy. I like it.
I don't have a type anymore. That's the thing. I feel like I don't.
Do you not?
I think I used to.
Yeah.
I very much used to have a type. And now at this point, I'm just like, as long as you're a good person.
Yeah, that's important.
Because I also came to the conclusion that my type is not always the greatest in personality and morals.
I mean, I did meet that ex once. But that's your ex. I guess we can't really count
the one from Lion and Rose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of count him because he acts the same as he does in high school. She met my ex from my junior year of high school.
No, but I mean, like, you dated him in high school. You've changed, or I don't know if you've changed.
I've definitely grown up. He has not.
He has changed. He was a piece of work, and listen. I'm not trying to judge. I'm not judging you because obviously you were in high school. This was years and years ago.
My parents fucking hated the fact that I dated him.
Dude,
my parents did not like any of my boyfriends. Let's be real.
Really?
And I only took my first boyfriend, him. Who else did I take around? My ex-husband. And I think I only brought him around once, my last ex. But I only took 4 guys around them. And each of those guys, they liked my ex-husband for the most part. But the other guys, they were not too fond of. Which they had every reason to not like them. That's
really?
for sure. Like,
were they all like this Lion and Rose guy?
No, he was a different one. To be fair, he's got a lot of I don't want to air out his shit and everything, but he had a lot of shit. He dealt with a lot of shit growing up. So. Okay. Same thing with my last ex, but it doesn't excuse you from being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a piece of shit. He was just crazy. Like.
Does he believe in therapy?
Probably not.
So that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like an issue in and of itself.
Yeah, like probably not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that ex, I dated him from my junior year of high school. Probably the whole year. Yeah, we dated about a year and a half.
Okay.
About a year and some change, something like that. And, yeah, he was just really crazy. We also were just very, very clingy. Hung out with him after practice all the time. Like, I think I was a very clingy person at that point in my life.
Stage 5 clinger. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't say I was clingy, because I've always been very, very, like, independent. But, like, I'm, like, trying to, like, dissect that, because I don't even know. I was young.
Yeah.
And we were both, he was younger than me. He was a sophomore or a freshman when I dated him, and I was a junior.
Okay.
So he was just young already.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that this man is literally the same. He acts the exact same.
Yeah.
Says the same things, says the same, like, has the same tendencies, like.
Same mentality.
I would say it's slightly different because he's a dad now.
Okay.
But not all too different. And, yeah, literally the second that he messaged me that he was in town, I was like, you still sound like we were talking in high school. Like, and that's so cringe, but I also know you're going to buy my drinks.
And he did.
And he did.
And he bought Josh and I drinks, too.
Oh, that man balled out.
He sure did. I was like, hold on. We've taken 3 shots on mine and Josh's 10-minute break, 15-minute break. He bought us, like, 2. I was just like,
also another
slow down.
The fact that, like, you're drinking that crazy. Like, you feel like you need a drink like that every single time is another red flag. But that is why we ditched him that day. I ditched him that day.
You did.
I had whole ass plans, like, because I knew that this man was going to make me so mad that I was going to have to find an exit strategy.
And you did.
And I sure did. Yeah. My friend Zay, I texted him. I was like, hey, I'm going out to have drinks with my ex. Pull up. He's like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me right now? He was like, your ex? I'm like, my ex from high school. He was like, all right, cool. Where am I going? I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Zay's so down.
He is. He's so down. And so, yeah, that man was a piece of work. My first boyfriend was also very, very not good. We loved each other. We did. Okay. That was the thing, is that I love hard. I very much, like, when I love people, I love you, and I'm going to show you every way that I can. Like, I'm very much, like, a gift giver and all this stuff. Like, people ask me, like, what's your love language? Mm-hmm. I think at some point, I think I hit all of them. Yeah. Like, I give all of them. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, well, what do you want? And a person, I'm like, I would want all of them back, too, but I also understand that people can't give that. Like, not everyone can give the same as you. Like, people have different love languages and stuff, and I know that you can adapt and learn somebody, but
right, I was gonna say
so that, I definitely I love hard. Like, I'm 100% lover girl when I am, and I think that's probably why I don't date anybody now, because trauma, but it's fine. That's another day. That's another story for another day. That's a different episode. Yeah, my first boyfriend was a drummer in band.
Red flag! No, I'm just kidding.
No, honestly, I think I've dated, like, 2 or 3 drummers, and each of them I was like, this is really bad. This is not good.
Oh.
Like, this is, like, you guys all have, like, the same tendencies almost. Like, it's kind of sickening. Yeah.
Were all three of them in West Texas? Vegas?
So, no. Okay. My first one was my very first ever boyfriend. Uh-huh. Second one was my ex-husband. Okay. My ex-husband was a drummer. Oh. He also played guitar too and keys. He was very, very talented. I think that was a part of the reason why I fell in love with him. Things just didn't work out. We were so young. maybe I only dated 2 drummers. I feel like I almost dated a third one, though. But, like...
I have no idea, because as long as I've known you, which is, as we've stated, like, only coming up
our
on
whole
a year.
lives. Our whole lives.
It feels like our whole lives, but it's only almost been a year. You've never dated anyone while we've been friends. What?
I think that's just so crazy. Like, well, no, I have dated. Well, no, because
no, like you haven't like seriously been
dated somebody.
Wait, yeah.
No, because even before, who I'm thinking of was before I even met you. That was August to November. And
but I knew you because that person was at the show that I was at.
Right.
But we weren't close.
That's insane. So I didn't.
Yeah.
But even then, that was already like the end of it.
That's right. Because I remember asking him, I was like, is there something going
on here? What's going on here?
Because I knew him better than I knew you at the time.
Right, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Wow.
I literally have not dated anybody this
Praise
whole
God.
time.
That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Take time to do you.
Take time to
be a musician.
Process. Honestly, yes.
I
think that's more of the reason too why I don't date, because a lot of men are very intimidated by that.
By being a musician?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I've come across many men who have been like, I'm short. Many men.
Many men. Wish death upon me. Okay, sorry.
I love that.
Did you?
I've come across where people are like, oh, I bet people hit on you all the time, or like, I bet you're real close to your bandmates. I'm like, you're fucking weird for saying that second one.
You're like, I'm not you, so stop projecting.
Yeah, I'm like, ew, that's fucking gross. Like, I would never actually sleep with any of my bandmates, because that's, one, really unprofessional, but two, like, it's not good. Like,
yeah.
What? Ultimately, the only reason why you shouldn't is because it's unprofessional, right? But,
whoops.
Well, you're married to your husband, so that's different. Like,
no, yeah, I know.
Y'all, that's a different story.
Yeah.
That's different. And so, yeah, a lot of men are, like, very much intimidated by, like, oh, you're a singer, you're out all the time, you go out, you do things, like, yeah, you're just insecure.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's insecurity, because why is that the automatic assumption? Why is that the first conclusion you're jumping to? I have given you no reason.
No, literally.
To make you think that I'm just out here in the streets, sleeping around.
Just, no.
You're like, that's not what I do. That's not what I be doing.
I don't be doing that. Don't do that.
We do be out in the streets, though. But not like...
Not like that.
But not like, not promiscuously. We're just
be out doing shit.
We're like Ratatouille.
We're just,
little rats.
Oh my God, we are.
We're little rats.
You know what?
Me, Emily.
Me and Haley always used to call each other rats.
Really?
We were always just on some fucking rat girl
Dude,
we started off with Rat Girl Summer.
That's cute.
Rat Girl Summer is almost exactly what we're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
Except that we would get Lunchables, we would get beatboxes, and Pedialyte. And we would be at the pool all summer.
Would Pedialyte be for the after? Like
Pedialyte, I mix my Pedialyte and my beatbox together.
Oh, sometimes I think you told me
the beatbox is a little bit too strong sometimes, so I mix it with Pedialyte. And to me, it's just like balanced, you know? Like
electrolyte alcohol.
Yeah.
No hangover today.
Yeah, and that shit used to
or
get
tomorrow.
fucked up. But what we would do is we would just get Lunchables, get like little snacks, go to the pool, and we'd be there all day. And we would just call it Rat Girl Summer.
Yeah.
Rat Girl Summer.
Rat Girl Summer. Oh my God, that's funny.
And I, ever since then, have considered myself a rat.
Yeah. I feel like that's what we
Never
do.
a snitch, always a rat. I saw that.
What? Never a snitch, always a rat.
I saw that on a TikTok the other day, and I've been waiting to use it. Never a snitch, always a rat.
Speaking of rats. No, just kidding. Speaking of snitches.
Bro, I really did. I saw that the other day, and I was like, I need to use this. I love this. Like, I really love this.
Oh my God.
But you know what? I'm so happy to include you into the rat girl.
I am too.
The rat girl.
We should talk about chifladas.
Oh, yes!
That rat night.
Okay, that rat night.
That night when we were rats.
We definitely did scurry out like little rats that night. So
I was panicked.
Where we were... where we were.
Where we were. Where we were.
Guys, I swear to God, I'm not fucked up. I just can't talk.
Mercury's still in retrograde. That's
that is true. That's right.
I don't know shit about
Where
astrology
were
like
we
that
that night? Where did we start?
I'm pretty sure we started at Idol. Because I had a gig at... No. Maybe. Was that the night that I had...
Oh, was that the Idol night? No.
That's what I... Okay. Was that the night that I had the gig at the VFW?
Yes.
And then we went to Idol afterward.
Because we were already there. I was already there with Soph.
Were you? No, because... Hold on. I think I'm thinking of a different time.
Me too. Either way.
I'm just remembering the dress I was in.
We started drinking. We went out. And somehow we found our way at Chifladas.
Well, because, that's, Sophia and her family. That's kind of their stomping ground.
Yeah.
That's their spot.
So she was like, let's go
and
to
Chifladas. And it's a cool-ass spot. I love that spot.
Yeah.
It's a little far from us. But, sometimes we will go there after a gig.
If we're already out, we're
if we're already out, we're downtown, and so we're close to Chifladas.
Yeah.
But
so we were like, let's go to Chifladas. We go to Chifladas. I drove us,
and it was so packed.
It
Chifladas
honestly,
was so packed that night.
I don't remember it being that packed. There was still open seating at outside,
but
the line was so long.
In comparison to the few other times I've been over there, it was real packed.
True.
To me.
Okay. So we get out the car and there's this side gate that's open from the bar and the people in the bar can see people walking on the sidewalk.
Excuse me.
So we're walking. These people are already hey, what's up? While we're walking from the car, right?
Yeah.
So we walk in and immediately they wave us down. Hey,
yeah, they're waving they
come over here,
they know us.
They
know us.
Come on, come over here, right? So we're so Sophie's what do we do? Do we go over there? And I'm telling Sophie, and I'm like,
I had told them, I go, because not only is it Sophia and her family's one of their spots, my cousins are always there. My cousins love Chifladas. So I've been at Chifladas a few times with them. And my cousins, every time they're out and about, they're out, they come to my gigs, or they're just out, they roll deep. So I met so many of their friends.
Yeah.
And my cousins are a little older than me, so, all of their friends are a little older, but I've met so many of their friends at this point that unless you're a friend of theirs that I've seen multiple times, I'm just going to consider... I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say.
I know you.
I know you. If I've only met you once with my cousins, then I'm probably not going to remember you. But if you're waving me down at a spot that my cousins frequent, then yeah, that's where my brain was. I was like, I must know them. They must be friends of my cousins that I've met before because I've met so many. And they know me because usually when I'm meeting my cousins' friends, my cousins are bringing them out to our shows.
Yeah.
So they're watching us. They're watching my band perform for 3 to 4 hours. Nombre. And so I'm thinking.
So yeah, they wave us down.
I'm like, oh,
they're my cousin's
friends.
They're probably my cousin's friends. They're probably friends with my cousins. Let's go over there. It's fine.
wave back.
Yeah, and they're hey, what's up? Sophie's does she really know them? What do we do? And I'm utmost confidence in my girl.
Yeah.
I'm ride or fucking die, bitch. 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm dude, yeah, Tori knows a lot of people. She 100%.
Which is also true.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people.
I was she knows a lot of people. I guarantee you, these are her cousin's friends or whoever, right? So we go up there. And she's introducing us because she's such a good friend. She's such a damn good friend. She's this is Sophie, this is Emily. And they're oh, hey, nice to meet you.
All around
the table. There's at least 6 to 8 people at that table. It's a full ass table. And they look at Tori and they're and who are you?
Yeah, what's your name? And that was the moment. Or actually, no, that wasn't the moment. I was just thinking, well, maybe they forgot my name. But that was one of the moments where I was maybe I don't know
them.
But then I'm oh, I'm Tori. So there was the main guy. The main guy, when I say the main guy, this is the dude that waved us down, invited us over, And, like, I start introducing the girls to him, and then he starts introducing all of his people to us.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is my homegirl. It's her birthday today. I'm like, oh, happy birthday. And the homegirl's like, oh, so how do you... He asks, or the homegirls whose birthday it was, asks him, oh, how do you know these girls? How does he know us? He goes, oh, I don't. This is just how I meet people out at bars. Like, this is just how I make friends. You just be friendly, and then you become friends with people, and it's fun. And I was like, I don't fucking know these people. Oh, my God. These are not my cousin's friends.
So then we're, at that point, we're just kind of like, what the fuck? We don't know what to do, right? It's all a blur at this point. And the guy's like, hey, I've got a tab open, like, go get some drinks. Go get you some drinks, you know? Like, I got a tab, tells us the name. And we're like, all right, cool. So we all go to the bar, and we're like, well, do we get drinks? Like, what do we do?
We're, like, trying to strategize. Mind you, it was packed. So, Chifladas, like, we had gotten in line, and there were, like, 3 or 4 people in front of us.
Yeah.
And then the line behind us gets super long. To, like, to where the line inside starts to go outside. So we're like, thank God, we're almost there.
Yeah.
So we're trying to strategize. We're like, we should get something that we can kind of chug quickly. So maybe not like
not a drink,
not a shot, not a cocktail. Because y'all were gonna get Trulies or no White Claws.
We were gonna get White Claws.
Y'all were gonna get White Claws, and I was like, okay, yeah, we could chug that. I was like, you know what? Let's just get a shot because that'll be even quicker. Because none of us wanted to stick around.
Yeah.
We didn't know. You just don't know. Even though it's a very public area, it's super packed, you just don't know. We don't know these people. And we didn't feel like hee-hee-ha-haing with people we didn't
randoms,
know.
Yeah. We really didn't. And so we're in line at the bar.
Let's all get shots.
Let's
we'll
get
put
a shot.
it on his tab. If he has a tab open, we'll put it on his tab. If not, one of us will just pay for it.
Yeah, split it, whatever we need to do, right? So
yeah.
We're in line, we're waiting, we're like 2 people ahead now, almost about to go up. And the guy comes behind us and he's like, hey, like, did y'all get y'all's drinks already? We're like, oh, no, like, we're in line, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, do me a favor, like, give me a bucket of 3 Shiner and 3 Miller, right? Yeah, he's like, give me a bucket.
Yeah, dude.
Half Shiner, half Miller. And we're like, fuck, like.
Yeah, now we are responsible for bringing drinks to
the table, yeah. So we're like, what do we do? Like, you know, like, who's going to take it to the table? Who's going to do this? And I am immediately like...
We're super strategizing at this point.
I'm immediately like, you know what, guys? I'm trained for this. My old roommates, like, they used to try to finesse drinks from guys all the time. Like, I'm prepped.
Mind you, we weren't even trying to finesse.
No, we weren't. I was just like, all right.
But we were like, we're going to take these shots and we're going to leave.
Dip out. We're going to get out of here.
We're gone.
I said, you know what? I'm prepped for this. Like, I think I'm ready. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Like, we're going to do this, right? So I'm like, I'll take the bucket. We'll do it. So we're like, first, let's get our shots first. And then we'll make sure he has a tab open, right? So we get the shots and she's like, okay, what's the tab? We tell him the name and she's like, all right, thank you, ladies. And we're like, oh, shit, we got to get the drinks right. So we're like, actually, can you actually add a bucket on there? Shiner and Miller, blah, 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 right? So we get it. And then we take our shot. And I'm like, oh, shit, like, I really have to pee now. So I was like, here's the deal. You guys are going to act like y'all are in the restroom. Mm-hmm. I'm going to come back and be like, hey, we're going to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Drop the bucket off and then go. So Sophia and
I left the bar. Like, we didn't leave Emily at the bar, but we made sure to exit. That way we could be out of sight of these people's table. But also so we were like, Emily, we're going to be standing right outside where the bouncer is. Because it's a patio bar and there's an inside, but you enter from the patio area. And so I was like, we're going to just be standing right outside, just out of sight. So that was the plan. Sophia and I were in the restroom, and Emily was going to be like, the girls are in the restroom. I also need to use the restroom, so here's your bucket. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And then
But then I actually had to tingle. So I was like, fuck, like, now I actually have to use the restroom. I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to go to the restroom. It's open. Went to the restroom. I called them, like, where are y'all? Like, instant panic, because I'm like, I had to pee. Plans changed. Here we are, like, total panic mode. Also, we had forgotten that we walked across them from our car.
Yeah, so... Where we parked, we had to cross the street, and the street
light, like,
yeah, our bar. We're going to have to pass their table in order to get to our car because of just the way the parking was and the way that where they were sitting inside or on the outside patio of the bar.
So part of that phone call was like, Tori's like, well, we'll just walk around the block so they don't see us. And our friend Sophia is like, this is not the side of town.
She was like, this is not the place to take a lap. Mind you, these two dudes are like walking by. As she's saying that, these two dudes, and I'm just like ignoring them because I'm like, whatever. We are in the hood. Chiflados is in the hood. It's on the west side. Yeah. So like, it's not the deep west side, so I wasn't thinking twice about it because I'm like, I have family that live in the deep west side. I grew up on the deep west side. Like, I was there every weekend, middle school, high school. But I don't know. I wasn't concerned. But I also don't know that part of the west side all that well either. I'm not familiar with the area. But she was like, Tori, this is not where we take a lap. This is not the place. These two dudes are walking past us, and apparently they were looking at us. I try to tune that kind of stuff out. Not trying to be unaware, I'm obviously trying to be aware of the situation and what's going on. But they walked past us, and I was like, you know what? You're right. Let's not take a lap. Because I was just going to have us go around the block to get to the other side of the street, I guess you could say. And then we go, and
so before I go to the restroom, I forgot this part. I take in the bucket. They're not even expecting me to come back with the bucket. Like, I show up with the bucket, and they're like, hey, she came with the bucket, hey, super hype. They were not expecting me to come back at all.
Fair.
So I'm like, at that point, I'm like, son of a bitch. I should have just fucking, I don't know. I already had the bucket. There was no, so I went to the restroom, called them. They're like, just come out. So we come out, and we're, slowly walking to that part where we have to cross the street. And they're like, what do we do? And our friend Sophia is like, well, we'll just hide behind the cars.
Because all the cars are parallel parked along the curb. So we're just going to have to duck and run. So, and meanwhile, I'm on the phone with Blake because Blake wanted to come meet up with us.
I forgot about
our
that.
Other friend, who's also a musician. And he was like, where you at, pendejanas? And I was like, hold on, Blake. Hold on.
This is serious. We're on a mission. We gotta go.
We're running. And then I decided to be stupid. And I was like, they saw us. Go. They didn't see us. But I just wanted to add more drama to the
more
moment.
Chaos, and it was just so funny. So
it was such a fun night. That's the kind of trouble we get into.
And it's really harmless, honestly.
No, it's not trouble. We were fine.
But it's just so funny. That was great. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the stuff that was going on. It was the fact that we were strategizing so hard.
Right.
We definitely did not need to do all that.
No, we probably could have been like, here's your bucket, thank you so much, we're gonna head out.
We could have easily been like, we're gonna go ahead.
But then that wouldn't have been as fun.
I know, that is true. We added a lot of plot to that. So it was really good. We did it for the plot.
We did.
And I love that.
It was fun.
I love doing things for the plot.
For the plot.
All this chaos in this podcast, I wouldn't even say chaos, it's organized chaos. It's just boom, 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 back to the point type of thing. I think that's a really good way for you guys to visually see the dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
This is... Yeah. We did it! I was so nervous because I was like, what do I talk about? What do I do?
Well, that's why I told you, we're just going freestyle. We're just going to go where the wind takes us.
I saw, speaking of wind taking us places, not...
I don't want to be around that wind.
We're not going to talk about that wind.
Never.
I'm going to just say this. If you're in public...
Don't crop dust people.
You better not be crop dusting nobody because that is disgusting.
It's not fun.
Nobody wants to smell your flatulence.
No. If you know you're going to flatulate, find a restroom if you can.
Go to the restroom. Go to a corner where there's nobody over there.
Please.
Something, just please.
And I understand sometimes you're at a place where you can't help it, but when you're in a huge public space where there's lots of room, lots of corners,
lots of place for you to walk
available
out,
restrooms, an outdoor patio. Please, for the love of God, please, excuse yourself. Excuse yourself. Nasty. Dog. What were you going to say? Ride like the wind? Ride.
Okay, Christopher.
Come on, Yacht Rock. Christopher Cross.
Yes. Anyways, Joe Jonas posted a picture or a video the other day, and it's like, I'm going anywhere the wind takes me. And it's him, like, floating in the wind, right? And then he ends up at a bar with a drink. I was like, real. This is why I love you. Real. Listen, guys, the reason why I'm still single is because I am waiting for Joe Jonas to let me know when he's ready for me. I will never be a stepmom to anybody's kids except for his.
Amen.
And that's it. That's exactly why I'm still single, guys.
Watch in 3 years.
Just had to let you know.
To someone that is not Joe Jonas.
Don't say that to me.
I mean, stepmom to someone's kids. That's not Joe Jonas' kids.
Stepmom to someone that's not Joe Jonas. I hope I'm not Joe Jonas' stepmom.
Kevin Sr., watch out. His name's Kevin, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
This is our dynamic. This is us.
This is a peek into our friendship.
I would say a peak for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot more to it.
There's a lot more to it.
We cry together. Yeah. We cry all the time. And I love that.
We get way deeper in with, like, She's Meant To, but we won't unveil that.
For the sake of the podcast and not catching a case, we will just...
Yeah.
And, what is it that you say?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Your podcast name.
What's really good.
Oh. And that's what's really good.
That's what's really good. Thank you for joining me, your host, Tori Kindla, and my first ever guest. My first ever guest star.
I'm honored.
Emily Applebottom. Emily Apolinar. I'm going to put your socials. Go follow her. Go follow her. If you're in San Antonio or the surrounding areas, go see her play.
Please do. Support.
Please. She's in 3 bands.
Support
her own Riptide and Retro
live
Nouveau.
Music. Support local.
Support
music.
local.
Support local music.
Support live music. Support local music.
All of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get into it. Get into it.
You swishing your grape juice around.
The legs on this one is crazy.